There used to be famous people that would come here, like Matthew McConaughey. The temperature is about 28 degrees. It's pretty much dead, like a ghost town. Find lots of nice dining restaurants, plenty of like food carts. There are flies everywhere, inside, outside. Cleanup is continuing. There's a lot of dirt. The people are so... Today, I am in Nicaragua, and I'm going to be here for a little bit of time to explore this area of San Juan del Sur and then the areas close to here. Now I've been here for a couple days. I arrived on Sunday and it is currently midday Tuesday. I haven't done a lot, but I've done some things. I've checked out the area a little bit and just got a feel for it. And today I figured I'd pick up the camera and do some first impressions. First impressions are a good way to share with others of what the city is like, upon arrival, when you don't know too much, and to see how our impressions, our opinions compare to after we've been here for a while. So let's check out the city and see what we can get into. So here in San Juan del Sur, the area really became famous because of its popularity with the fishing tourism. As you can see out here, there's plenty of fishing boats. They're all along the side. And once upon a time, fishing was its main source of income. But in the recent years, things have turned around as tourism has become more popular. There used to be famous people that would come here, like Matthew McConaughey, to vacation. And now they rely a lot on tourism. I don't know the exact statistics, but tourism is definitely a big boom to their economy and it really helps them out. Fishing definitely does too, but maybe fishing is more local now, as this is a port, and as you can see, the water maybe isn't the best, isn't the clearest, and you wouldn't really do too much swimming here. That is because it's mainly for business, for fishing and providing food for the community around here. So I'm currently walking along the main road here. This is the road that runs along the beach, and it is just about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. The temperature is about 28 degrees. It's pretty much dead, like a ghost town. Now, if you don't know, San Juan del Sur is a party life city. It is a party life area. Everything comes alive at nighttime, and to be quite honest, I guess it's not even really a city. It's more of a town, beach town, because the population isn't too high here. I think maybe the population is less than 20,000 people. But anyways, I just turned off of that main road here to go into the town a little bit. But along that main road at nighttime, you can find lots of nice dining restaurants where you hang out outside. You can eat some food with a great view, get a nice sea breeze. And even along the street, there are plenty of like food carts selling street food in the evening time. So it's a great place to enjoy some late night snacks and some beers. So here in San Juan del Sur, there is a plethora of options when it comes to accommodation. There's a hostel or a hotel on every corner. Some of the hotels are upscale, so they're fancy. They're like villas almost, looking over the ocean. And some are right within the city where they're going to be budget friendly. So whoever's coming to the city, they have their options on where to stay. So it has been about 30 minutes. It's about 12:30 now. And I started on this main road right along the side of me here. And I kind of did a loop into the town and back around. And I took my time taking some photos, getting some B-roll. And it only took 30 minutes. But now I want to hop into this cafe over here on the corner called La Tostaderia. And have a coffee, sit down for a couple of minutes. And then, maybe tell you a few more things and head back to my Airbnb where I am staying, and maybe come back out in the evening for the nighttime. Well, I just left that cafe there. I probably spent 45 minutes or so. I was getting a little irritated sitting there. Coffee was great. It was a cold brew. It was really good. I had it before. And The price was good too. It was 79 Cordoba, which is about $2.21. And yeah, I was getting annoyed because of the flies. I've noticed over the past couple of days there are flies everywhere, inside, outside, and I don't know the reason for it, but they're just a nuisance. They're all over you. One landed in my drink. I had to pick it out, and I just don't understand. Maybe it's because of the last few days there have been some rain, which is bringing a lot of dirt and stuff, so people are tracking it inside. I don't know what the reason is, but I haven't really seen flies at a huge abundance like this, and they're just very annoying. But other than that, I don't want to make this video negative or anything. I just came down to the main road because I'm going to head back to my Airbnb. I have to do some work. And then I think I want to walk out in the afternoon, the late afternoon, when it starts to get dark and it starts to get more lively, to show you what it's like. And hopefully the weather will hold up, because right now I am at the beachfront here, and the water conditions have gotten a lot more rough. As you can see, the water's coming in, the tide is a lot higher, and there's a lot of stuff washing up. Plastic, garbage, just brush, and these guys over here are working and they're cleaning it up, which is great. So they obviously take care of it and they want to preserve this little town here. All right, before I turn off the camera for a little bit, I want to say a couple things. Now, as I've been walking around the past couple days, I have noticed there are a lot of places offering Spanish lessons, which is great. If you want to learn Spanish and you want to take it more serious than learning it on your own, there are many schools that probably provide quality lessons at affordable prices. So you can definitely choose to learn Spanish in a class while you're here. Also, I want to say that the people here that I've seen and talked to, just making a little conversation, whether it's in a restaurant, in a store, where I got my SIM card, the people are so friendly. The people of Nicaragua are super, super friendly. They're always smiling, they're always saying hello, even if they don't know you and they see you on the street. Instead of being like a complete stranger, most of them acknowledge that you're around, and I like that feeling. Now, I've been to countries where you feel kind of awkward sometimes, and here it's not the case. It feels so comfortable, so quick. But now I'm at my Airbnb. You can see it's at the end of a street here, at the top of a hill. There's the ocean there, and I'm gonna do some work, and I'll see you guys in a few hours if the rain holds out, and we can go out and see what the nightlife is like. All right, it's been several hours. Right now it's actually 7 p.m. and it is dark out. Right now would be when the nightlife would be starting to kick off, but the problem is that it is raining. You can hear it. It's been raining for several hours, and I have just got word that the town is starting to flood. So just recently, about a week ago, it flooded and many streets were covered in water, businesses and different houses. So unfortunately, it's not possible to really get out tonight, but the rain might stop for an hour or so, according to the weather. And if it does, I might walk down a little bit to see if I can see what's happening. But yeah, here in Nicaragua, during the rainy season in San Juan del Sur, it can be intense. But when it rains so much, there's not much you can do about it, because this is an area in a low-lying spot. And it is rainy season, so it's not as busy. There's less tourists here, which is good, so less tourists are being affected. But the locals are still being affected in a really bad way, and I don't think the city does much to help them. So that's why the conditions can be a little bit poor. So yeah, let's see what happens. Maybe in an hour or something it will slow down. I can get down there and walk and see what it's like. Well, good morning. It is the next day. It's the morning time. Last night it just would not stop raining. I stayed up to about 11 o'clock and it still was raining. It was supposed to stop around 8 p.m. Never did, so I didn't go out, as I didn't think the conditions were safe enough for it. But today, it's not raining this morning. I think it's going to rain in a little while again. And I'd like to get down to the town and see what it's like, show you what it's like, and also make a run to the store for maybe a few supplies if they're open, because I'm pretty low here. But yeah, I think a good way to end this video would be to go into town to see if there's any damages or anything that occurred from this heavy rain. And if there is, I can show you. And it'll be a great way to wrap up this first impressions video of San Juan del Sur. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready and let's get down into town. Well, I've made it down here to the main road right next to the beach, and as I can see to my left, the tide is extremely low. It's way lower than it was yesterday, so that's a good sign. So most of the flooding in this area has probably subsided. As you can see, it's way out there. Well, it is about 9 a.m. right now and cleanup is continuing. As you can see, I'm back at this spot and they're cleaning up more debris and plastic that just kind of washed up. And as you can see on the sidewalk, there's a lot of dirt that just kind of got stuck here after the water left. All right, well, I've walked around a little bit and it seems like the majority of the town has recovered well. The water's drained out. You know, there's just some sediment and some dirt left that they're sweeping up and cleaning out of the storefront. But other than that, things are good. It should rain again today, but hopefully not as heavy. And that's gonna be it for this video. So those are just some first impressions of San Juan del Sur here in Nicaragua. And I'll see you guys in the next video here in this region. So catch you later. My name is Matt and I'm going to be traveling through Central America the next couple of months. Follow along my journey to see which places I visit, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to be up to date with my new content.